Hi, Jim Sobach. Today I want to talk about the very important issue of educating our clients about their automatic stay rights. Now, my experience for the last 38 years is that debtors are really not aware of their rights, and mentioning one time to them that you have an automatic stay, it protects you, they can't do anything, is probably not enough. It's something you have to really talk to them about, and you have to reinforce it several times, because without them knowing what their rights are, their rights can be stepped upon. They have no idea. I see this a lot. You get a bill. We have cases in which we get referral and the debtor has paid the debt. And I call them and say, why did you do that? I didn't know. I thought maybe the bankruptcy didn't go through. Why didn't you call your lawyer? They're really unaware. Now, what we do here, we produce this flyer. And we give them to our referring attorneys. You should have some at this point. If you don't, or if you run out, just let us know. We'll provide them to you. It goes into detail what their rights are. But more importantly, it tells them what to do in the event that they receive something, in the event that they get a phone call, how do they handle those phone calls. Some lawyers will pass these out at the first meeting. Some lawyers will pass them out when the debtors come in to sign, and others will give them to them at the creditors meeting. But you need to put these in the hands of the debtors and tell them, look, if you get anything, I don't care what it is, send it to us. And then when you get it, you simply send it to us. As I said, they don't fully understand their rights, and they need to be reminded. They need to send you everything. Now, because of the system that we have here, you're really not going to be doing anything except passing it on to us. Now, some debtors, after they've talked to us, they'll just send it to us directly. But in the beginning, it's probably a good idea for them to send it to you, and then you just send it on to us. We will take the time to determine if it's a violation. We don't want you doing any of that work. Just pass it on to us. How about phone calls? Phone call cases, we'll talk about that in more detail in another video. But we do take phone call cases. That's where there's no violation proof except a phone call. There's no documents, there's nothing in writing. There's a special procedure that we use for that, but we'll talk about that in another video. They should keep a phone log, and we have a phone log that we've provided to you that you should pass out to your clients, and it just gives date of the call, time of the call, name of the caller, what they said, what you said. And it's a good record, because most of these phone calls from creditors or debt collectors are recorded. So if we have the date and time, if there's any issue in discovery or just in negotiation, I can say, send me the audio files. So name of the company, name of the caller, the date and time of the call, what was said. Now, you should tell your clients that they need to be polite in these conversations, because they're recorded. And even though it may not make the case a no violation case, it makes it less valuable if the creditor is being a jerk. All right, so be very polite. You just need to tell the caller, I filed bankruptcy. If they have the case number, great, here's the case number, or this is my lawyer's name, call him or her at this number. That's all they need to say. They do not need to get dragged into a debate. They do not need to respond to nasty comments. Just keep repeating it over and over again. I filed bankruptcy. This is my lawyer's name. My lawyer said you should call them. They should not respond to negative comments, because that's what the caller wants. And the use of the flyers, as we talked about at the beginning of this video, is critical in making sure that these stay violations come to your attention, and then they can be passed on to us.